Let's talk about some major mistakes that could be ruining your car without you even realizing it. Some habits may seem harmless, but they can lead to expensive repairs and safety risks over time. For example, revving your engine in the morning or ignoring the check engine light can cause unnecessary damage. Driving on empty might seem convenient, but it puts strain on your fuel pump and can lead to costly issues. Even small things like improper braking, low tire pressure, and washing your car wrong can add up. In this video, we'll cover the top 10 mistakes to avoid and save you money. 1. Ignoring the check engine light. Ignoring the check engine light is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Many drivers assume it's not urgent, especially if their car seems to be running fine. However, engine-related problems often don't show immediate symptoms, and the issue could be worsening without you realizing it. The light can indicate anything from a loose gas cap to a failing catalytic converter or a misfiring engine. Waiting too long to address it can turn a small issue into a costly one. For instance, a faulty oxygen sensor can reduce fuel efficiency, leading to higher fuel costs. If the catalytic converter is involved, repairs can reach thousands of dollars. Additionally, ignoring the light can compromise safety, as issues like misfiring or engine loss of power can make driving unpredictable and dangerous. If the check engine light comes on, get it checked immediately. Many auto stores offer free diagnostics, or you can use an OBD2 scanner for a DIY approach. A solid light usually means the problem isn't urgent but should be checked soon. If it's flashing, it's a sign of a serious issue, and you should stop driving immediately. Addressing the issue early can save you money, prevent major repairs, and ensure your car stays in good shape. Don't wait for the light to go off on its own. Take action to avoid costly and dangerous problems down the road. 2. Driving on empty. We've all pushed our gas tank to the limit to avoid another trip to the pump. But driving on empty is more than an inconvenience. It can lead to costly car repairs. Many drivers think the low fuel warning light is just a suggestion, but running your tank too low puts unnecessary strain on your fuel system, especially the fuel pump. When fuel levels drop, the pump starts pulling in air, causing it to overheat and wear out faster. A failing fuel pump can lead to repairs costing hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Driving on empty also risks pulling debris into your fuel system. Sediment naturally settles at the bottom of the tank, and when the fuel level is low, the pump starts pulling fuel from the bottom, picking up dirt and rust that can clog the filter and affect performance. This can cause misfires, engine stalling, or reduced performance. Additionally, low fuel levels strain the fuel system, reducing fuel efficiency and increasing fuel consumption. Running out of gas while driving can also be dangerous, especially on highways or in bad weather. Losing power steering or brakes at high speeds can create hazardous conditions. Experts recommend keeping at least a quarter tank of gas to protect your fuel pump and avoid unexpected breakdowns. This simple habit can save you from major repair bills and dangerous situations. So don't risk it. Fill up before your tank gets too low and protect both your car and your wallet. 3. Revving the engine. When cold, revving your engine on a cold morning might sound satisfying, but it's actually one of the worst things you can do for your car's longevity. When a car sits overnight, the oil settles, and it takes time to circulate properly when you start the engine. If you immediately rev it, you're forcing internal components to work without the lubrication they need, which can cause premature wear. Additionally, when the engine is cold, its metal parts are contracted. Revving quickly puts stress on these parts before they've expanded, potentially causing cracks or warping. Revving also strains the bearings and seals, which are more brittle when cold. This increases the risk of damage or failure over time. In older cars, it can even damage carburetors or wash unburned fuel down the cylinder walls, further reducing lubrication. Furthermore, revving a cold engine wastes fuel. The engine adjusts its air-to-fuel ratio for temperature, and revving forces more fuel into the combustion chamber, which doesn't burn efficiently at lower temperatures, leading to wasted gas and unnecessary engine stress. While you might not notice immediate damage from revving, the effects accumulate over time. Excessive cold revving leads to engine wear, reduced performance, and costly repairs. Instead, let your engine idle for a minute or two before driving. Modern engines warm up best when driven gently. Avoid hard acceleration, allowing the oil to circulate fully and the engine to reach its optimal temperature. This simple habit will extend your engine's lifespan and save you money in repair. 4. Riding the brakes downhill. When driving downhill, many drivers instinctively press the brake pedal, thinking it's the safest way to control speed. However, this habit, known as riding the brakes, can damage your braking system, reduce performance, and create safety risks. One major problem is brake overheating. Constant pressure on the brakes generates heat without allowing them to cool, leading to brake fade, where they become less effective and require more force to slow the car. In extreme cases, overheated brakes can fail completely, leaving you with no stopping power. Riding the brakes also accelerates wear on brake pads and rotors. Since the brakes are engaged longer, they wear down faster and need more frequent replacements. Excessive heat can warp rotors, causing vibrations and reducing braking efficiency. Relying on brakes for speed control also takes away from using engine braking, which is safer and more effective. Engine braking naturally slows the car by taking your foot off the accelerator, reducing brake strain. The right way to drive downhill is to use engine braking. If you're driving a manual transmission, downshift to a lower gear. In an automatic, use low gear or sport mode to help the engine slow the car. If you need to brake, apply them intermittently, allowing the brakes to cool down between applications. Before descending a steep hill, slow down ahead of time to reduce braking needs. By using engine braking and braking carefully, you'll preserve your brakes and drive more safely in hilly areas. 5. Skipping oil changes. Oil changes may seem like a small task, but they're crucial for keeping your engine in top shape. Some drivers delay them because they don't notice immediate problems, but ignoring oil changes can cause serious damage, from reduced performance to total engine failure. Engine oil lubricates moving parts, reduces friction, and prevents overheating. Over time, old oil breaks down and loses its ability to lubricate, causing parts to wear out faster, leading to excess heat and potential engine breakdowns that could cost thousands to repair. Skipping oil changes also causes sludge buildup, which clogs engine passages and restricts oil flow to critical components. This leads to poor performance, rough idling, sluggish acceleration, and, in severe cases, total oil starvation and engine failure. Delaying oil changes reduces fuel efficiency as well. Dirty oil forces the engine to work harder, burning more fuel and costing you more money in the long run. Modern vehicles often have oil life monitors, but many drivers ignore them, thinking they can go longer between changes. While oil technology has improved, ignoring the recommended intervals can still cause hidden damage. Typically, older cars need oil changes every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, while newer cars with synthetic oil can go 7,500 to 10,000 miles. If you often drive in stop-and-go traffic, extreme conditions, or tow heavy loads, you might need more frequent oil changes. The bottom line, regular oil changes are essential. Skipping them can lead to costly repairs, while keeping up with them will save you money and keep your engine running smoothly for years. 6. Using the wrong fuel. When you pull up to the gas pump, you might be tempted to grab the cheapest option or think that premium fuel will boost your car's performance. However, using the wrong type of fuel, whether it's a lower or higher octane than what your car requires, can reduce efficiency, harm performance, and even lead to engine damage over time. Most vehicles are designed to run on a specific octane rating, which you can find in your owner's manual. Regular gasoline typically has an octane rating of 87, mid-grade around 89, and premium usually 91 or higher. Octane measures a fuel's ability to resist knocking or pre-ignition, where fuel ignites too early in the combustion process. Using the wrong octane can disrupt engine timing, lower fuel efficiency, and cause wear. If your vehicle requires premium fuel and you use regular, it can cause knocking or pinging, which indicates premature fuel ignition. Over time, this can lead to engine damage, reduced power, and worse fuel economy. While some cars have knock sensors that adjust ignition timing, this still impacts performance and efficiency. It's best to follow your car's fuel requirements to avoid these issues. On the other hand, filling up with premium fuel when your car only requires regular is a waste of money. Premium fuel doesn't clean your engine or improve performance unless your vehicle is designed for it. For most cars, regular fuel works just fine, and using premium won't provide any benefits. Accidentally putting diesel fuel in a gasoline engine is much worse. Diesel is designed for compression ignition engines, and using it in a gas engine can cause misfires and serious engine damage. Similarly, putting gasoline in a diesel engine can lead to catastrophic damage, as diesel engines rely on fuel for lubrication. To avoid fuel-related issues, always check your owner's manual and stick to the recommended fuel type. Using the right fuel will protect your engine, save money, and prevent costly repairs. 7. Shifting from reverse to drive without stopping. Many drivers, especially in a rush, shift from reverse to drive, or vice versa, without fully stopping. It may seem harmless. After all, the car is already moving, so why waste time coming to a complete stop? However, this seemingly small convenience puts significant stress on the transmission, causing premature wear and potentially leading to costly repairs or total transmission failure. The transmission is designed to manage the smooth transfer of power between gears. When you shift without stopping, you force it to act as a braking system. Instead of allowing the brakes to slow the vehicle, you rely on the transmission's components to absorb the shock, creating strain on the clutch packs, gears, and bands. This accelerated wear can eventually lead to failure. One of the most significant risks is damaging the torque converter, which transfers power from the engine to the transmission. Shifting abruptly between reverse and drive without stopping can cause shock loads that weaken the torque converter, leading to slipping gears, poor acceleration, and potential failure. The drivetrain also suffers from this habit. Components like axles, drive shafts, and differentials experience additional strain from abrupt shifts, causing wear and the possibility of expensive damage. Another concern is transmission fluid. Sudden gear changes force the fluid to work harder, causing it to degrade more quickly and reducing its ability to protect the transmission. Over time, contaminated fluid can lead to rough shifting, slipping gears, and overheating. To preserve your transmission's lifespan, always come to a complete stop before shifting. This simple habit can save you from costly repairs in the long run. 8. Ignoring tire pressure. Many drivers overlook tire pressure, unaware of its significant impact on their vehicle's performance, safety, and longevity. Proper tire pressure is crucial for handling, fuel efficiency, and tire lifespan, and ignoring it can lead to poor performance, costly repairs, or even dangerous situations like blowouts. Incorrect tire pressure, whether underinflated or overinflated, can significantly reduce fuel efficiency. Underinflated tires increase road resistance, forcing the engine to work harder and consume more fuel. This results in more frequent stops at the gas station and higher costs over time. On the other hand, overinflated tires may reduce rolling resistance, but they cause uneven wear by distributing weight unevenly, which leads to reduced road contact and less efficient fuel consumption. Regularly checking tire pressure helps avoid these issues. Improper tire pressure also raises the risk of blowouts. Underinflated tires flex more as they roll, generating excess heat that weakens the tire structure. If left unchecked, this can cause a sudden blowout, especially at high speeds. Blowouts are dangerous and can result in loss of control, making regular tire pressure checks essential for safety. Moreover, improper tire pressure leads to premature tire wear. Underinflated tires wear the outer edges faster, while overinflated ones wear the tread center. Ensuring the correct pressure helps ensure even tire wear, extending their lifespan. Finally, tire pressure fluctuates with temperature changes. Cold weather can cause pressure to drop, while hot weather causes it to rise. Regular checks ensure optimal tire performance year-round, keeping your car running smoothly and safely. 9. Washing your car incorrectly. Washing your car might seem like an easy task, but many drivers unknowingly make mistakes that can damage their vehicle's appearance and value. One common error is using the wrong cleaning products and techniques, which can harm the paint job and strip away protective coatings like wax. These mistakes may seem minor at first, but over time, they can lead to expensive repairs and a less attractive car. A frequent mistake is using dish soap to wash a car. While it's great for dishes, dish soap is too harsh for vehicle paint. It strips away the wax coating, leaving the paint unprotected and vulnerable to oxidation, fading, and water spots. Over time, dish soap can make your car's paint look dull and aged. Instead, always use a car-specific soap that is gentle on the paint while still effectively cleaning. Another common mistake is using abrasive materials like rough sponges or old towels. These can scratch the paint, creating swirl marks that accumulate over time, diminishing the car's finish. To avoid this, use microfiber towels or soft sponges made for car washing. These materials are gentle on the paint and help preserve its integrity. Additionally, washing in direct sunlight or when the car's surface is hot can cause water spots and streaks. It's best to wash your car during cooler times of the day or in the shade. Finally, always rinse the car first to remove loose dirt before applying soap to avoid scratching the paint. Taking a little extra time to wash your car properly will keep it looking great and save you from costly repairs down the road. 10. Neglecting your battery. The car battery is a vital component, providing the power needed to start the engine and run electrical systems like lights, radio, and air conditioning. Unfortunately, many drivers overlook its maintenance until it's too late, only realizing its importance when the car unexpectedly fails to start. Neglecting tasks like cleaning corrosion or checking the charge regularly can leave you stranded and facing expensive repairs. One common mistake is failing to clean the battery terminals. Over time, corrosion builds up from the sulfuric acid in the battery, creating a white, powdery substance that can interfere with electrical connections. This buildup can make starting the car difficult or impossible. Fortunately, cleaning the terminals is a simple task. Use a baking soda and water solution, a wire brush, and gloves to remove the corrosion. Once clean, apply petroleum jelly or anti-corrosion spray to prevent further buildup. Another mistake is not checking the battery's charge level. Batteries naturally lose charge over time, and even if the car starts, a battery with a low charge may fail, especially in colder weather. Have your battery tested regularly, either at an auto parts store or with a battery tester. If the voltage is consistently below 12.4 volts, it may be time for a replacement. Extreme temperatures also impact battery performance. Cold weather can freeze the fluid, while hot weather can cause it to evaporate. Protect your battery by parking in the shade during the summer and using a battery blanket in the winter. With regular maintenance, you can extend your battery's life and avoid unexpected failures. And that's a wrap on some of the most common car maintenance mistakes you might be making without even realizing it. It's easy to overlook small things in the hustle of everyday life, but these simple mistakes can lead to bigger issues down the road. Taking a few moments to check tire pressure, clean your car properly, or inspect your battery can save you time, money, and a lot of frustration in the long run. Regular maintenance helps your car run smoothly and last longer, preventing costly repairs. Thanks for watching, and remember, a little care today goes a long way tomorrow.